What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Pumpkin Show. Clearly, I am doing something a little different here. Um, I am at home in quarantine like everyone else, but today we do have an important guest, which is DJ Swerva, and I'm about to get him online now. Y'all just work with me because I am learning. Um, I don't know how to do this. Y'all help me out. Oh, thank you, Fat Pimp. Thank you. Trying this natural hair wave since they want to shut down beauty supply stores and shit. But everybody stay tuned. Hey, Miss G. Hey, Fat Pimp. Hey, Celeste. All right. So, how do I... Okay. There you go. So, Swerva, I'm learning this. Hold on. How the hell... Okay. There we go. I got it. No. Hold on. Swerve, where you go? We're gonna figure this out, y'all. But make sure y'all stay tuned in. It's a lag. How do I add this Swerve? Hold on, I just tried. Click to add me or however I do this shit. Um, I think I did it. Okay, I think we in there.
Yeah,
Boom, I
hello.
got it.
There we go.
What up,
What's happening?
Swerve?
Yeah, all right.
I'm good. How have you been?
I'm cool and trying to, weather the storm.
Yeah.
Trying to be patient.
So, are you gonna join phase one this weekend or no?
Oh no phase one for me. No. You seen the post, man? I'm trying to encourage everybody to stay in the crib still. You know.
Yeah, they need to, honestly. We do
Yeah.
miss your
So
DJing, though. We miss you being at
I
the
appreciate
club.
that. I'm just being out there for
What's
sure.
the main thing that you miss?
Just creating the vibes. You know, seeing different faces week in, week out. And being around people. That's my main thing. I like being around the folks. So that's really all I'm missing right now. I tell you what I don't miss though.
What don't you miss?
What I don't miss is having to please everybody. I don't. I'm enjoying that.
Really? You feel like you
I'm in
always have to please everybody as a
every
DJ?
time. Every time. That's what it is. It's a big deal in customer service when it comes to DJing.
Really? I wouldn't think
Yeah.
that. Because, like, when I'm in a club, I feel like the DJ just sets the tone. Like,
Right.
how
But
everything will go
I'm
from that
creating a
point on is
vibe
based on
versus.
you playing City Girls.
But now I got to create the vibe based off what what the people in the building want. I know a lot of people, so I can just already tell what kind of music they want to hear, especially in Dallas. So
As a
that's
DJ, have you ever been booed at any club or anything that you were DJing?
not. I ain't never been booed. Thank God.
Never been
Never
booed.
have I ever. Never. Not even when I first started. I didn't even really put myself out there until I knew what I was doing. So
Okay, so let's take it back. So, for those who wouldn't know, which I doubt they don't, but if someone didn't know you, how would you describe, what you do and how long you've been doing it and what made you start being a DJ?
well, see, the first thing is I'm ordering a DJ. Like you can say I
Okay, let
DJ,
them
you can say I
know.
promote. I'm a businessman. I do it all, man. So and I just create relationships, great relationships with people, and that's why I've gotten to the point where I'm at now. But I this DJing thing, it's the main motor right now. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely keeping me going. It's keeping me moving day in and day out. Wish I was doing it right now, but it is what it is.
When did you start DJing?
I started DJing back in 2008.
2008.
Yeah,
So you was playing them real Dallas throwback. That's when
yeah,
Dallas
yeah, yeah. I
Hunting
see
was
Fully
lit,
Fame
lit.
in here too. I was doing all with the Boss Nation. That was me. I was doing the. I used to play basketball. I used to play music at the basketball games at Cedar Hill High School.
That's what's
That's
up.
that's what high school I went to. So that's what really made me get into DJ. And I was like, I seen how much control I had over a crowd
Mm.
and playing some Fame and B Reed, in the crowd. I
It's
see
gonna do it
how
every
they was
time.
getting up off their feet, and that right there, it was stuck with me ever since then. So I've been going ever since.
And that is what's up. Well,
Yeah.
You say you more than a business. I mean, more than a DJ. So what else is it that you're doing, and what do you have planned for when the world does open back up?
Well, I can't reveal too much what I got planned, but I do.
Of course, Hollywood.
I am. DJ Swerva is his own company, and then I have part ownership in a entertainment staffing company. So it's called Genuine Hierarchy, and it's basically it's entertainment staffing, but it's also promotion. It's a bunch of things within one. We got a fitness department, we got a marketing department, it's everything. So I'm really excited about that. Me and my guys, we
Exciting.
really about to get the ball rolling on that. So
That is what's up, and this is all
yeah.
coming this year, right when the world
Mm-hmm.
opens back up, or
Yeah,
hopefully when the
yeah.
world
Corona
opens
ain't slowing nothing down.
back.
We just waiting on it to pass through.
So I gotta know, which one do you miss most? Do you miss Sunday Funday at Bitter Ends, or do you miss saying Harris House of Heroes?
I
And you
definitely
got
miss
this
Sunday Funday. Sunday Funday
Sunday
bitter
Fun
end
for
for
sure. I
sure.
miss that the
And that
most.
and that's my baby too though. So the whole brunch thing that's actually our event. So
Oh
that's
wow.
for
Who
sure.
hosts?
I miss
What's
that
the
for sure.
name that hosted?
The same company. So the entertainment staffing company, which is mine, the Genuine Hierarchy. So it's me. It started with me, my guy Mac. You can find him at Bitter Roster. Matter of fact, he's sitting here in the cut.
What
And
up, Matt?
and then my guy Will. We started at Nickel and Rock in Uptown, and Will and Mac brought me on, and it's been great ever since. To be honest.
That's what's up. I had no
Yeah,
idea you was behind the whole Bitter Ends.
yeah. I actually with Bitter End, I'm the one that went. I went and got that venue because Nickel and Rye had shut down on us
Hmm.
abruptly. Like we had no idea it was happening. So luckily, I had met the owner of Bitter End a while ago through somebody, and I went back up there and we just, we kindled it and made it all make sense. And
That's
it was
what's
actually
up.
perfect timing for both of us. It was like really a blessing in disguise that Nickel and Rock closed because that brunch been 10 times better ever since.
It has, and I'm gonna be honest. I've been living in Deep Ellum since last year,
Yeah,
and there was no black spots in Deep Ellum
at
like
all.
lately for me. And so Bitter Ends brought a whole new culture to Deep Ellum. Period.
Yeah,
So I was glad I had a spot I could walk to that I could definitely turn up and it's lit, and I didn't have to go all the way to Uptown to get
there we go. When we open back up, I need you back in the spot now.
Yeah, y'all got to bring this back in Deep Ellum. Everything boarded
Right.
up. Have you seen how I look over here?
Yeah, Bitter End, one of the only places that still got their windows open. So,
Yeah, I seen it. I walked the other day and I'm like, everything looks so scary. Almost like I hope Deep Ellum opens again and we love
right.
y'all. I'm just like, this
But
is
not
good.
really, what that is though. A lot of people thinking it's because they closing, but really what it is that they're trying to protect people from breaking in
Yeah, for
and
sure.
going in and stealing alcohol and all that type of stuff.
People gonna
So
start looting if it get too crazy.
yeah, you already know that. They
But
better
I
let
ain't
us
gonna
out.
lie, I did see a few eviction notices on a few of them doors when I was walking.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a lot of places closing. I know. Where we did that rooftop party at Harlow. I don't think Harlow is open anymore.
Oh, that's true. That's the one that was on the corner.
Yeah, behind Bitter End.
That
So,
is true.
but they may have just have like furloughed all their staff, and then they may come back when everything is over though. So it ain't no telling. Hopefully they do though, because I love that joint.
Yeah, hopefully they do. So I know DJs have been like having this big buzz since quarantine. That one DJ, I don't know why his name can't pop up in my head, but I'm sure you know who
D
he is.
Nice.
Yeah, D Nice,
Yeah,
DJ D Nice. He did a DJing live, and it did a lot of numbers, and a lot of DJs are hopping on. Do you feel any pressure during this time while you're in quarantine that you have to do something?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel no pressure.
No
I
pressure. That's good.
I work before all this. I work literally every day. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? It was like for me, it was more so of more. This is more so of a vacation for me, honestly.
For
It gave
real.
me time to really sit down and really tap in mentally and really come up with new things because before all of this, I was going nonstop, day in, day out, day in, day out. Only then my only time was to slow down was when I was with my son.
Mm.
Now it's like I got all the time in the world, and I done came up with so much stuff, and I done wrote down, and that's already put into place. That's why I'm excited for when we do open back up. There's a lot of special things coming. So this was to me, Corona. Despite all the negatives, it is a blessing in disguise still for a lot of people. So
I can definitely see that. I feel like a lot of people do need to take this time and just breathe and just get to spend time
yeah,
with their family and make ideas like you doing so we can have a lit
right.
party when the world do open back up.
You better know it.
All right. And so
You
you
better
said you
know
had
it.
a son. So how many kids do you have?
I got one. Just well, I got one. Let's just keep
Just
it
one?
there. Yeah, I
How old?
got one. I got a 4-year-old little
A
boy. Yeah,
4 year
that's my
old.
my
Oh, so you
prodigy.
haven't been
So
a
yeah,
daddy too
Kingston.
long.
Yeah, 4 years up. He 4 years old, man.
Has he been driving you crazy?
Nah, I've been driving him crazy. Actually, he told me the other day he was ready to go back to school. So
Aw.
I'm getting on his nerves right now.
Are you instilling any DJ skills into your son, or you just gonna let him pick his own route?
I'm gonna let him pick his own route, but I do see the excitement when he does see me on it. He wants to come over and press the buttons and all that. So I'm not gonna force it, but I'm definitely not gonna discourage it. So he can definitely when he get a little older, I'll put him on game a little bit. But he learning how to push the buttons and stuff already. He been doing that since he was like 2 though. So
That is so cute.
yeah.
That is
So
what's up. So, do you think DJs don't get as much credit as they deserve?
of course not. Of course not.
Why do you think so? I feel like back in the day, DJs was highlighted. I feel like none of your music ever got played if it wasn't for a DJ. What do you think has
Right.
changed?
Well, really, I know in Dallas for sure, really across the nation though, really. Like the roles have reversed. Like the DJs used to be the ones that put the events on and, have promoters working for them. Now a lot of DJs are working for promoters. And a
Yeah.
lot of DJs now they hustling backwards. So, that's really why it was great to have an event like like Brunch and Chill and all the other things I do
Mm-hmm.
because literally there's no middleman in pretty much anything that I'm a part of. I'm talking to the owners, the GMs, and everything. But as far as the music go, I think artists are catching on. As far as like giving the DJs more credit, I won't take that away from them. Like it was bad at one point, but now I can tell it's getting a lot better. A lot of artists are shouting out DJs and showing their appreciation. So think people getting their minds right. They know what time it is. They know the DJs is really the ones that's pushing the culture. Because like you said, if we don't press play, your song not getting played. So
Exactly, and I mean it determines the whole mood how any club is gonna go, or if your song get any type of spins. But
right.
there's a few people that do show love. Do you feel like there's been any artist that you feel like you might have put on that never gave you that credit for always playing your songs in a club or
Well, nah,
playing their song?
I don't have no resentment towards it. When I see these artists, especially locally, it's always love. You know what I'm saying? It's always a what's up, appreciate you. Whatever it may be. You want a bottle, if you want a shot, whatever it is, it's always love. So as far as artists locally, it's been good. Like I don't really have no complaints. Like some DJs, they may feel like they put somebody on, but I don't. When I'm playing somebody music or doing somebody a favor, I don't never expect nothing in return.
That's what's
So
up.
really,
A
if
lot of
if
people
you
out
don't
there.
say nothing, I played your song because I liked it anyway. So it is what it is.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
I'm
just.
real chill. I don't be tripping about a lot.
Has there ever been anyone who came up to you tripping that you wasn't playing on their music or felt like you were shady or like, are you ever stuck on trying not to be biased? So say like someone brings some music and you really ain't feeling it, but maybe y'all cool.
I will say like one time, one time, it'd be artists outside Field City or whatever.
Oh
And
yeah.
I dude asked me for it. I mean, he tried to sell me his tape or whatever, and I'm like, bro, I DJ, I get music all day long. I'm not. I admire the hustle, but I'm not gonna spend no money on no mixtape, and I can just go to iTunes or Apple Music and listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he gave me the tape anyway or whatever, and I ended up seeing him one day after Brunch and Chill at Bitter End, and he pressed me outside about me not playing his song. And it was funny at the time being, but I was like, damn, bro, he was really mad. So
And that's
I ain't really,
recent.
yeah, that wasn't too long ago. That was probably like a month or two ago. But it is what it is.
Do you think that right now is it's a good time for Dallas? Do you think there would be a lot of people who can literally make it out of Dallas besides the few that we have?
Yeah, it's a lot more people that should have been out of Dallas. Dallas is such a slept on city, and
Definitely.
it's time coming for a lot of these artists. A lot of these artists are about to make it big. On the Yellow Beezy levels. You know what I'm saying? They about to go really mainstream because Dallas got a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? And it's up to people like me and other people to help get that talent out there. So that's what we've been working on.
Who's your top five right now in Dallas?
In Dallas,
Yeah.
whew, let me think.
Male or female?
Lil Ronnie for sure.
Lil Ronnie number one?
I don't have no order. I don't have an order.
Okay, Lil Ronnie up there. That's cool.
Lil Ronnie, he's so creative. He's the most creative artist out of
He
Dallas
definitely is the most
for
slept on
sure.
too. And I heard he was producing some of Iggy albums.
Yeah, he
That's
producing.
what's up.
He's writing songs for a lot of artists too. So he does a lot of behind the scenes work that a lot of people have no idea about on a mainstream level.
For sure.
So Yellow Beezy, I really like Jason Lear. Jason Lear, that's my guy. His music is super dope. You know what I'm saying? he got a real life lyrical vibe, and you don't hear that a lot in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Dallas music make you move and groove a lot, but his music actually speak to you. Um, of course, Yellow Beezy, Trap Boy.
Flip my
What
camera.
happened?
Sorry.
What happened? There we go. And then let me see. Let me see. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Um, I like Mo3 too. I'm not gonna, I'm not biased. I like
Yeah,
Mo3 for
that's
sure.
good that you're not biased.
Yeah, I'm one of them DJs. Me and Yella cool. Me and Mo3 cool. I don't do no, whatever they got going is what they got going. But that's another story for another
That's
day.
the fix.
But yeah, I'm not biased on that. Mo3 definitely goes hard. And, I think I named 5 though. So I'm gonna start right there. I'm
It
gonna
might
think
have
some
been
more
more,
later.
but we'll take it.
But yeah,
Well, that's what's up. I definitely think it's a big time for Dallas, and I think a lot of people who do from DJing to club promoting to media to blogging to whatever it should find
mhm,
a way to get together more and maybe like host more network events so we can get um, more people, because I know like there's not a class for DJing. Like there's
right.
not people who preach this, and it could be like a kid somewhere who really wants to do it and just don't know where to start. Have you ever thought about like coming together and hosting something for Dallas to get, just more people into what it is that you do?
Yeah, well, actually, I have me and like Trill, me and DJ Trill. A lot of us have gotten together, and we do like I know Trill does like Music Mondays, so DJs will pull up and or local artists will pull up and play their music, trying to get their sound heard or whatever. And it's worked pretty good for some people. They really appreciate it. But we've been doing the networking events, but now it's like some of these artists got to want it more than we do for them. So that'd be a big issue sometimes. They don't want it as bad as they act like they do. And they just want to do. They want somebody to put them on, and it's like you got to put yourself on, and then somebody will lift you up, and you keep going from there. So
That's definitely true. I heard that so much interviewing all these artists. I feel like everyone has the same opinion about everybody when it comes to
yeah,
everyone feel
yeah.
like they don't deserve the credit or they should work harder.
hmm And I'm honestly tired of hearing that. So
I guess so. But hopefully Dallas fix it. I feel like if everyone could just come together and lift people up, and if maybe like the two big people that we have right now could just figure it out, maybe other people will try to figure it out.
yeah, but I mean Dallas is definitely on the right track. Don't get me wrong. This Corona stuff kind of slowed some things down because we had a lot of events during this time, but we still may have a summer. So during the summer, we'll get right back to it like nothing happened. So everything will be
And I'm
good.
ready. I'm gonna be right there in that thing.
Yeah, I
And I'm
know
screaming
it.
your name for the dance from the dance floor.
Yeah,
But that's what's
I
up. Is
got you.
there any female right now from Dallas that's on your radar or someone you looking into?
What you mean, like
Like an artist who you feel like this a good female artist
artists,
coming out of
female
Dallas?
artists? I was just say, wait a minute now.
Hey, I don't want to get into that. I don't know what you got
No, I'm
going
just
on
playing,
at
just playing.
home.
Um, Erica Banks go hard.
Erica Banks is doing good things.
Erica Banks goes hard. It's a chick named B Smooth. She raps. She go hard. Um, I'm trying to think. I know it's I got a homegirl with the school with her name is Bianca. I can't think of Bianca. You know Bianca name? She sing or whatever, and she go pretty hard too.
That's what's up, Bianca. I don't
But
think I've seen Bianca yet.
I can't think of what her. Yeah, I can't think of her stage name though. But
What
no, she
about
nice.
Cash Page? Have you heard any of her? I can't
Cash
tell
Page.
you that.
That's the little homie. I met Cash Page. So I worked in radio too, and Cash Page came up to the radio station, and we rap like that. And she cool people. That young girl. She gonna make it for sure.
That's what's
She
up.
going big places.
I think she's having a seminar tomorrow too. I was looking into. What radio station did you work for?
I worked at K104.
How was that? And what made you like start doing your own thing?
I mean, to be real with you, it was a great experience. I really enjoyed my time working at K104. Some things happened. We parted ways on great terms. But I was a mid show DJ there. I DJ'd every weekend on the radio or whatever, and it was cool. I met a lot of people, a lot of celebrities, a lot of interviews. That experience is unmatched. So I really appreciated it at that time. I was there for like almost I was there for 5 years.
5
So
years. Oh
yeah, I
my!
did
When
5
did you
years there.
start at K104?
I started when was that?
I always do.
20. Whew, how old was I? Whatever 5 years from now. Yeah, I was like 24. Yeah, like 2015.
That's what's up. Did you go to school to like? did you go to school and like get put on, or like how did you make it to the radio? Was it like
What's
just
crazy is I
networking?
did. What's crazy is I did go to school for radio, television, broadcast,
Mm-hmm.
communication. But to get the job at K104, I didn't even talk about my degree. To be honest, it's like that. At that moment is when I realized, damn, I wasted so much money on college because it was really more so about passion and who you know and all that type of stuff. It wasn't about what you was educated on and nothing. But don't get me wrong, the stuff that I did learn in school helped me be more advanced than some people that started on the ground level like I did because I know a lot of the terminology, a lot of the different functions of things on air. So that worked out for me.
What school did you go to?
SFA, Stephen F. Austin, the
Stephen
Stephen
F.
F. Austin.
Austin. Ain't
Yes,
that like in
yes,
the
yes.
country somewhere?
Yeah, it's in a little country town called Nacogdoches, Texas, but it's cool.
Lord,
You
how
know,
was that?
you say what?
How was that in the country in Nacogdoches?
It was lit. It was lit. You know what I'm saying? We did was party and drink.
I've
That's
heard a
all.
lot of stories about
That's
SFA.
all
I
we
went to
did.
Prairie View, so ain't nothing
Oh,
that's
bet.
more lit than PV.
Nah, I ain't. I done been to PV a couple of times, and both times I came, they were shooting up the park. So I'm good on PV. I'm
Oh,
good on
that
PV.
sucks.
Homecoming at PV is dangerous. It's better now. I see y'all be doing a little tailgate and all that, but it didn't used to be like that.
Yeah, it definitely did. It is. Hopefully, it's gotten better. They have its rough patches.
Right. Oh,
Well,
Cash
that's
Page and
Daddy
checked in.
Page.
Okay, what's up? What's up, Cash? You all right?
Just bragging,
Yeah.
definitely. Uh, so, have you ever thought about getting into producing or anything like that? Since you hear so much music, since you understand music.
Definitely, I definitely want to look into like becoming like an executive producer, like putting
Okay.
whole songs together, beats together. Making sure all the air pockets is filled and everything like that. I want to overall be over the overall sound of a song. So that's definitely something that's in my dreams of doing. Um, and I do it so naturally, so I know once I really get going on it, it's gonna really pop for me. So I definitely need to get on that quick.
And you say naturally. Do you come from like a music background? Anybody in your family or your parents?
What's crazy is my great grandma works her soul. She used to own a record store back when records was still hot, and I was still like a little kid or whatever. So she had a bunch of like turntables and record players around the crib, and I used to just go around there messing with playing with music, and that's where my music came. My love for music really came from being in my granny crib on a Saturday morning while she was cleaning up,
Oh, that's
and
what's up.
I used to hear all those what we call old school now. Then was kind of cool, but all the old school songs. That's why I have a knowledge. That's why I do have knowledge in music is because I was just sitting there with 105.7 on or whatever it was at the time, and just letting it ride from there. So shout
Yeah,
out to my
keep you
granny
on
for that.
game.
Real deal.
Dang, that's what's up. Well, is
What else
there
you got for me?
anything that you feel like people might think about you that they don't really know about you? Like maybe something that a lot of people say about you that's not true.
To be honest, man, I'm so out the way. I don't really have no rumors or nothing about me. I don't really. Even if somebody talking, I don't hear it, because I be so in my own zone and in my own space. I'm real big on energy. I mean, I feel like people come around me and they already know this nigga don't want to hear that shit. Like, don't come at him with nothing negative, none of that. I'm always team positive all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of people know, like, I'm an honest person. So if you coming at me about some stuff that you done heard, I don't deal with no high school, no college type stuff, none of that. I'm so beyond it. My mind is just so far gone from it. I don't really hear anything about me that I didn't say or that I actually didn't do. So,
That's just so that's
and I
why you
take
gotta
pride
keep
in that. I
it.
really appreciate that about people in Dallas. Really, like keeping my name in a positive light. Yeah, deal.
That's what's up. So you do think you get enough respect and enough, I guess.
I mean, it took a while. You know what I'm saying? Even what's crazy is even with like this brunch, I tried to get people on the brunch. I tried to like collab with people and like reach out and say, hey, But a lot of people weren't trying to hear it at the time. They was like, nah, we good. But it is what it is. I'm actually glad they turned down the opportunity because
Right. And I'm like, why would they? That was perfect for Deep Ellum. Like
it was his
that's
own
what
lane. You know
needed.
what I'm saying? But people, they just didn't see the vision. Sometimes you just gotta go get it on your own. A lot of times you gotta go get it on your own, really. And then show people, and they'll see it on the back end, and that's just how they go.
Period.
Yeah,
So if
straight up.
there was anybody who was listening that wanted to get into DJing, what's something that you would tell them to start doing?
they want to get in the DJ, first of all, make sure you got a knowledge of music. Make sure you're doing it for the right reason. Because a lot of these newer DJs, they coming in, they want the clout. They just
Right.
want to, they want the name. They want to just be cool, sing cool or whatever. Or if they feel like it come with the girls or whatever, they doing it for a lot of DJs doing it for the wrong reason. Just know, like for some people, this their livelihood. Like this is like really like a real deal to some people. And I had to understand that myself at some point. Even when I came back to Dallas from school, it was like a reality check because in school I was just DJing to make money. I'm not gonna lie to you. I
Mhm.
was, I had like 3, 4 jobs plus DJing, and it was like I'm a rich college student at this point in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
for then it was my way of getting through school. But when I came back to the city, it was like, oh, okay, this is a real career. Like this is what people really doing out here, and it made me also take it a lot more serious. So just for people that's trying to come up, take it serious. Don't It's not a game. It's something you really, and you will get booed. I have heard DJs get booed, so you will get
I
booed
know.
if
I'm
you
like, that
don't.
gotta be the scariest time for a
That's got to
DJ.
be a
It's
horrible.
like
That's
the
got to be a
crowd just
horrible
hating
thing.
what you play.
But I have no idea what that feels like. So hopefully that never happens. So it is what it is. But yeah, that's
But
about it,
so
man. Just
basically, they
tell
just
them to
gotta
take the
love the
crap
music,
serious. Say it again.
and you just said basically they just gotta love music and go into it for the right reasons.
Yeah, and make sure they really have a love for the craft, like that. Take it serious, practice day in, day out. Like me, I didn't. Nobody taught me how to DJ. Like I literally taught myself. I was literally sitting in my mama's office in her room, in their house or whatever, and I used to sit in there and I had her homies come through and be like, "This sound right? Listen to this," and they'd be like, "Bro, you know what you're doing?" And I was like, "Bro,
Mm.
I'm just making something happen. I don't really even understand the technique of what I just did, but it sounds good." So I just took it, and I still been operating like that. I can't. I, I tell people all the time. People ask me, "Can I teach them how to DJ?" I really can't. You know what I'm saying? I can give you a couple
Right.
basics. I can give you this and that, but I'm not going to teach you the proper way because my way is not textbook. You know what I'm saying? I have my own sound and my own way of DJing, and it's worked out for me. So it may not work out for the next person.
Wow, that's crazy. Because I was just gonna ask you, like, have you ever thought about hosting like a DJ class to like help people learn? But you don't feel like something
Right.
you can teach at all.
I mean, me personally, I feel like I just remember them countless hours that I spent learning to DJ, and I just like that's one of them. That's part of the game that you got to really go and get on your own. You got to really go work for that, and then once you finally got it down and you comfortable, then I feel like you can approach DJs and be like, "Hey, what you feel about this? How should I do this?" and all that type of stuff. But a lot of people come in wanting a DJ, and once they get behind it, it's just not for you. It's not. It's
Mm.
not your deal. It's not for everybody. If it was, then it wouldn't be such a big deal to be a DJ. You know what I'm saying? So.
And it's still hard. Like DJs are the first to arrive to the party usually, and usually the last people to
And the
leave the
last one to
party.
go for sure.
So that
People
definitely
don't
takes a
people
lot of
don't see that side
dedication.
though. They don't see that side, especially like with me, like with the brunch, for instance. And it's crazy because more events are coming. It's just like I'm thinking like now that you have said that, how much work is really gonna have to be put into this
Hmm.
because even like setting up for the brunch, coming in, doing that, being the first, literally me and my team, the first people there.
Hmm.
The restaurant ain't even turned the lights on. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we really are the first people there and the first ones to leave. And it's just like in that in between time, we've been working, we've been drinking, we be drained. We
Y'all
be
do.
and we
Everybody buying y'all shots. Got people
everybody
putting their
buying the
camera all in
shots,
your face.
and that's really like that's tiresome. Like that'll really wear you out.
Hmm.
So I know it's been some Sundays. It's been some Sundays I done made it all the way through, but sometimes I gotta go home and crash because my body has shut down because that's just how tired it is. But I feel like with me, that's where you get paid at. That's where the work really come in. Because for me, DJing is not a job. You know what I'm saying? I really just enjoy doing it, and I enjoy seeing people have a good time. So it's more DJing is an enjoyment, but the work really come in was when you got to set up and turn down, and handle customers and all that type of stuff. That's what you're really getting paid for. So
You got to do all of that. I mean, don't you got to like have all these songs in a cloud or something prior and knowing what you about to drop and mix and how you gonna spin it? Because I feel like you're always transitioning to a new song and mix beats.
yeah,
I feel
but
like
see
it's a lot
that
of
come with
behind
a
the
lot of
scenes.
that come with time. Like DJs, we do build folders over the years or whatever of DJing, and sometimes by the time you done got to a certain stature of a DJ, you done got all your songs organized and everything. You know what's what and where it's at and all that type of stuff. You already know mentally what a good DJ already know mentally what songs blend together and what songs sound good together. What songs should come after this song. You just already know the vibe. So that's really that's what makes it such an easy job now.
What has been your most requested song? That you was like, all right, I'm just tired of this shit.
My most requested song.
Mhm.
Before all of this ended, it was 1, 2, 3 by Black Youngster and Money Bag.
Really?
Before Corona, yeah, it was out I couldn't go nowhere without playing that song. They asked for we'll literally just start the event and they want to hear that song like instant. I'm like, it just don't work like that. We got to build up into that. Can we get people in the building first, you know? So,
Mm. So
mm-hmm.
I remember being at Bitter Ends. I don't know if that was a Sunday or what, but like I know you was a DJ when Kobe died, and I feel like
Oh yeah,
that was a moment for you. You kind of like stop the music,
that
and
was a rough Sunday.
you were trying to figure out like how to transition the crowd to get them back into
Yeah.
was that like a tough day for you?
That was definitely that Sunday alone is probably one of my toughest Sundays ever. Like to have been in the middle of DJing, like the vibe was good before that
It
happened. You know what I'm
was.
saying? And it's so many TVs in there, and it's like I was like one of the first people to get it in the whole building. Like I think somebody, like one of my group messages or something, somebody brought it up, and I seen it. I didn't believe it. And the moment I looked up at the TV, it said Kobe Bryant dies in helicopter crash,
Mm-hmm.
and so I immediately went to like the GM and the bar managers and all that type of stuff, and I was like, "Hey, y'all heard about this?" And they that nobody had heard about it. Then word started. You can see like people looking at their phone, mouths just dropping, and it was just like from that point, it was like it's hard. Like at this point, I didn't even want to DJ no more, to be honest, because Kobe was my dog. Like that was literally like my favorite athlete. So that
And then
Sunday in
it's like we
particular, it was
found out
hard,
a
but
few minutes later that his kids was in the plane with him.
yeah,
Like
that
30
all
minutes
that back to
later.
back was bad. That was all bad. Sure.
Yeah, it was tough. I was like one time, that's what made me really think, like, what do DJs go through? Because I'm like, I've seen a transition of like how everyone was just so lit. That was like one of the most packed Sundays I've seen it.
Yeah.
And then boom, that happened. And it's like, what
Right.
kind of music do you play now? Like, how do you get people back right?
Right. I mean, the beauty of it though is like, luckily, I still was able to create a good vibe, and people still had a good time. We just started buying drinks. We started the bottles are coming out, trying to take people's mind off of what was going on. But really, that day, it was like in the back of everybody's head. Still, you trying to have a good time, but it's like, dang, and then it's all over TV,
The
and then
moment you think about it, it's like you instantly go back
right
to
back
it.
to it. You know what I'm saying? So, but luckily, that was a good Sunday though. It did turn out to still be,
It definitely
a
turned
good
out
Sunday.
good. And that's all to you though, because
Right.
if you would have just went on this full slow music track, it would have probably been all bad, everybody
Right.
crying. But that's why I feel like DJs need the kudos that they need because y'all do control the whole room and everything that goes on.
Right.
So me personally, I just want to say thank you for everything that you do. Keep doing what you're doing. You're definitely a DJ that I love. When I go
Appreciate
out,
that.
you play all my jams. My
There we go.
going in the Meg, the City Girls, all the stuff that we like to hear.
Right.
So just keep doing what you're doing, and just thank you for tuning in, and thank you for hopping on and being a part of my show. And I cannot wait. And don't be acting funny when you see me in the club, neither. So
Nah, I got you. It's all love every time. So
all
I
right,
appreciate you having me though, real deal.
you what?
I appreciate you having me.
No
Thank you.
problem. Keep doing what you're doing. I mean, there's so many people who love you. I remember I would look at people's story and like you tagged in all these different stories. You would have to repost all these stories. So I mean,
Oh
you
man.
definitely got the love to
My
say.
followers would be mad if I reposted everything that's in my inbox. Sometimes I don't even get the chance to repost it. So it's a lot of love though, and I really thank everybody that's even tuned in right now. It's a lot of love, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you everybody who has tuned in. I'll definitely figure out a way to upload this and get this all right and mix and master it.
Definitely either save a screen. I hope you screen recording something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Everyone's trying to get used to this new norm, but I do look forward to the world opening back up and you giving me some more a lit summer. Hopefully, I hope we out by the summer. I ain't gonna know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be calling you.
I think we'll be good by June for sure. We'll be all right.
I bet. So we in that thing.
All
right. Keep doing you. Thanks again, and thank you everybody tuned in. Have a good day. Enjoy your quarantine.
Appreciate you, Park. All right.
All right. Bye.
I've been on, tell me who gon' take me off, take me off, take me off, take me off.